Just give us a minute, everyone. I'll get it sorted. G'day everyone. Just heading back from little farm cottage, which you've all seen before. I didn't show it today. I just wanted to get in and get it done. It's getting cold. I think we were lucky to get to 12 degrees Celsius today. But what I just wanted to do was just explain what happened with, or what's happened with the Ventrac. Everything's okay now, but I showed you that photo and all the bits of where I'm like that. But what happened, it wasn't mechanical or anything like that. I didn't know what it was, obviously, being more or less a brand new owner of it, and I rang up Ventrac in Sydney, or Ventrac Australia in Sydney, and they were excellent. Chris, who's the boss there, put me on to Ian, who's one of the techos, and we spent, it would have been roughly an hour just going through a checklist and all that sort of thing, and what it were, and pulling some panels off so you know we could see, and there are lights and things like that you can, you know, if something's not working, the light doesn't come on. If it is working, the light comes on, blah blah blah. So what we worked it out to be was, he worked it out to be was the neutral handbrake switch, or I'll call it a cut-off switch. So that's the Ventrac there, and underneath the steering wheel I've got a torch there. So just coming in closer and closer and closer, and you can see the micro switch, and then there's I'll just take the handbrake off so you'll see that, maybe, and then see how the lever goes up and down and hits it. But you could hopefully, I don't know if you can, also see that see how it's a bit bent back over, or bent under. You just can't see it properly, but that actually makes sure that it's not flat and it's hitting that little micro switch or micro button. So what was happening, the actual switch itself, if that's the little switch there, or little button, there's when the and I'll just pull up here because I need to sort of explain it properly. So when the levers do their bit, they push down on a little metal strip, which in turn there's a little button here which it hits. And what was happening, and that means while you're in the seat and it's not going and the handbrake on, the engine still runs. So it actually wasn't hitting that or touching it. So where I was like that, it must have got a little bit out of alignment or something to that effect, or I've got maybe the metal strip, I've got a feeling it actually needed to be bended back a bit as well, because then that would push it harder down onto the little button. So anyway, I was able to, with Ian's help, get the Ventrac started in a manual sense, and then I didn't finish off what I was supposed to finish off because I just wanted to get it back into the garage, the workshop, so I could actually have a good look at it. And I did take out the switch, and with a little bit of messing around and I guess having a think of it overnight, on yesterday, which was Sunday afternoon, I just went out and had a bit of a play with it to get it sorted. And after, I don't know, half an hour to 45 minutes myself, got it started, and so I'm really happy about that. So all wasn't lost, and there was no drama with the Ventrac itself, and it just looked really bad when it's stuck like that. And something's happened somewhere where whether it's got out of alignment or something like that, you know, at such an angle. But very happy that it's all a-okay. So I just wanted to explain that a little bit. I'll show some photos of the switch, and then also like originally, and then I'll see if I can get a photo of it for you as it is now, and hopefully that'll show the I guess the difference in the in the little metal strip. Anyway, hopefully that helps, and we'll just continue on with the video of get the rest of it done.